Hello and welcome to the Lesbian Lounge, a podcast for the girls who like girls. I'm your host and your resident lesbian big sister, Juliet Taylor, and I'm here to answer your guys' questions, give advice on your dilemmas, and of course, chat about your wildest lesbian dating stories. From crazy first dates to psycho exes, we are going to cover it all. So grab a drink, get comfy, and welcome into the Lesbian Lounge. Guys, welcome tonight. For one night and one night only, we are having a lesbian slumber party. Woo! So welcome in. Hopefully, maybe you're listening around dinner time, like grab yourself a drink. I have myself a crispy, can you hear that crisp? McDonald's Diet Coke. Let's have a sip. Oh, there is nothing like a crispy Diet Coke, is there? Like, it just hits the spot. But yeah, we're having a little slumber party tonight. Don't ask me why, because I'm stressed about it. Basically, my memory card wouldn't work again. And then I was like, where's my normal memory card? And it was at home. So I thought, you know what? It's already late. Let's just have a slumber party. So I'm in my comfies. I've got my girlfriend's hoodie on and I'm missing her because I'm not going to see her again until Sunday, guys. Actual tears, actual tears. So I'm in her hoodie, which I drenched in her perfume. I've got my little teddy that she got me, and I have a photo of us together. So, Lucy, if you're listening, which I'm sure you will be, I miss you, and I love you, and you're the best girlfriend ever. Here's a love heart for you. I love you, babe. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Have a nice slumber party. Let's have a nice little cutesy evening. Good vibes only. Do you know what I mean? Like little slumber party vibes. For those of you who are asking about our next meetup, no, it's not a slumber party, but that would be really fun. There is so much in the pipeline, so just keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and TikTok at the lesbianlounge.podcast, and make sure you're in the WhatsApp chat because all the important information gets shared in the WhatsApp chat. So get yourself over there. There's like 100 gorgeous girlies and gays and theys from across the UK. So jump in there, introduce yourself, make some friends. Like someone joined the other day and they were like, hey guys, I'm from Ponteland. And I was like, no way, me too. So like, you never know, you might meet someone from your hometown. You might meet someone romantically. But yeah, there's going to be so many more updates, so many more updates on different events and meetups that we're planning. So just keep your eyes peeled in there and you guys will be the first people to know. So if you're in the group chat, you're kind of in like the exclusive club to get exclusive little updates. So make sure you're over there to find out about all the updates, all the meetups. We had so much fun at the football ones, guys. Like I actually can't cope. I definitely want to try and do as well an in-person football game. How much fun would that be? I'm thinking because we have a lot of Geordies and a lot of Mackhams, so why don't we try and do one of the women's derbies? The Sunderland-Newcastle derby. That would be so fun. Obviously, my girlfriend's a Mackham, I'm a Geordie, so that would be really fun. So make sure you're coming along to that because it'll be really funny and everyone can be like, oh, come on Sunderland, where are the lasses, come on Newcastle. And hopefully there'll be no beef. There will be no fighting on my watch. Yes, I am first aid trained. No, I don't want to have to deal with bloody broken noses because you got stressed that Sunderland got beat. Haha, fuck you Sunderland. No, I'm so joking. I feel like I have to like respect Sunderland now because like I am part of Sunderland now. Like me and Lucy, we have become one. So I have to like accept that about her. We were looking at houses yesterday, went on a little date day. And we were like, let's just like look at houses, like where should we live? And we were looking at some in Sunderland and I was like, you know what? I don't hate them. Like she lives in a gorgeous area of Sunderland. We went out for a breakfast date this morning. It's called Love Lily in Sunderland, like right on the beach. Oh my God, like unbelievable. Like it's actually pretty. Like, and it was quite warm today. And I was like, genuinely, if I closed my eyes and really believed, I could be on holiday right now. But no, I was in Sunderland. So Sunderland's growing on me, do you know what I mean? But still, I'm a Geordie through and through. I love Newcastle. I was going to tell you about mine and Lucy's little date day. So the other day we went pottery painting, which was so fun. So we weren't sure what we were going to paint. And then we found these cute mugs and we were like, why don't we paint each other a mug? So I painted one for Lucy. She painted one for me. And basically we both just ended up putting each other's like favourite things on the mugs. So what did I put on Lucy's mug? I painted my boobs, or just like a pair of boobs, but I try to make them like my boobies. I painted her biggest flower because she has it tattooed on her arm. But if you guys know me, you know that I'm not artistic in the slightest. So it kind of just was giving like Jack and the Beanstalk with some like purple dots. But the thought was there. I drew a record because she loves music, but everyone keeps thinking it's a tyre, which also works out because Lucy loves cars. So there's a record / tyre, and on like I did like a black circle, then a white circle, and in the middle I put L+J, and I think I did like a love heart. I can't remember, or maybe just L+J. I just did a love heart because I love her. I drew a frog because I call her my little frog, and she has a little frog jelly cat. What else did I put on there? I put a margarita because that's her cocktail. Even though in hindsight I should have done a spicy margarita because she prefers a spicy margarita. I think that's what she always goes to. Like if she's going to buy a drink, most likely it's a spicy margarita, which she sells at the Raven, and she can shake it for you and look really sexy. She's shaking a cocktail. Oh, guys, another update. I can pull a pint. I'm now staff at the Raven, and I pull pints of beer. Literally like, what do you want? Pint of Guinness? Yeah, okay. Pop it on, pull. Or like, oh, you want a Camden Hells? Tip the glass, pull it in, level it out, pop the head on. Like, oh, guys, honestly, I'm in. So if you want to be served by the second sexiest bartender around, because Lucy's the first, come see me. I'll pull you a pint. If you come to the bar and say you're from the Lesbian Lounge, I will buy your pint for you. If you say, I listen to the pod, I'll buy your pint for you because you're a real one if you listen to the pod. Love you. I was telling you about our date, wasn't I? So yeah, we did the pottery painting. Lucy put loads of cute things on for me, like evil eyes, cherries. It was really cute. I'm probably going to keep it in the podcast studio, to be fair. So maybe next week when we're back in the studio, because I'm going to pick them up this weekend, maybe I'll show you my little mug if I do put it in the studio, or I might actually use it to drink out of at home. I don't know. We'll find out. Then we went to Oosburn. Was that yesterday? Yesterday we went to Oosburn. Obviously you all know Lucy, she loves like her craft ales, her cocktails, her beers, her ciders, all them fancy things. So we went on a little bar crawl around Oosburn. She tried loads of fancy beers. I had some cocktails, some Diet Coke, some Pepsi Maxes, and it was just really cute. And I just literally got to spend the whole day with her, and I didn't want to give her back to the bar. So I was depressed today when I left, hence why I'm like in my shrine to Lucy right now. I'm on her side of the bed. I've got her photo, I've got her hoodie, and I've got my teddy. Also, guys, thank you all for the love on Lucy's episode. If you haven't listened already, my girlfriend came on the pod last week. It was really cute. Don't you dare attack that camera, Pearl. She's just jumped on what the camera's balancing on. I'm stressed. I'm just going to try and eat something again. Get a kitten, they said. It'll be fun. Pearl, stop it. Oh my God, I'm going to have to like prop you up with my feet. Guys, I'm really stressed right now. Okay, she's jumping off. Okay, goodbye, Pearl. Do not go. I'm using her like little hidey hole to film, so but she's going to go in there now. Stress. Anyway, yeah. Lucy came on the pod. We chatted all about our relationship. It was really cute. And I think it was probably one of our most popular episodes yet. Like the day it came out, the amount of downloads was peak. It was up there. So I was like, go Lucy, you'll have to come back on. I was like, you're popular. And it was like, some people were messaging me like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this episode. Oh my God, I love Lucy. Like, it was amazing. So thank you all for the love. I'm sure Lucy appreciates it too. And we'll definitely get Lucy back on. We'll get Mummy Jill back on. We'll get my dad on, me granny. We'll get the whole family on. We'll do a whole family episode. Why not? I don't really think anything else exciting's happened. Oh, guys, I did my pageant and I came third. So, yay me, I came third. I'm doing another one like next weekend though, hee. Yeah, it was really nice. Lucy came to support me with her mum, and my mum and granny came, and they all wore little badges with my face on, which was really cute. And there goes the cat again. And there she is. And it's really cute. Like, there's like Lucy was filming me on stage, and you can like hear it in the background, like cheering me on. And it just made my heart so happy. Like, I just think the fact that, do not dare pull this camera off charge. Thank you. I just think the fact that like she supports what I do. Like, there's no questions asked. Like, I think a lot of people, when you go like, oh yeah, I do beauty pageants, it's like, oh, you do what? Like toddlers and tiaras? But she's literally just like fully embraced the pageant, embraced the full glam, embraced the like practicing interview questions in the car. Like, She's such a good pageant girlfriend. Like, I couldn't love her more if I tried. And the next pageant I'm doing is in Warrington. And she was like, I'll drive down to Warrington. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, you already had last weekend off for this one. I'm like, don't worry. She's like, I will be there. So she's going to drive down to Warrington to watch me in this one. So fingers crossed I win this one. I came third. So fingers crossed I win. Because that would be really fun. And then if I win this one, I get to go to America. So, oh my God, guys, this car actually can't cope. I actually can't go. This is a bad idea. This is going to be such a cute, cozy episode. Pearl, is there any needs? She's playing with me, guys. Oh, I can't go. I'll just speak really close to the microphone so you can't hear what Pearl's doing. If you were wearing headphones, that was probably really loud. I apologise. Yeah, fingers crossed I win and get to go to America. And then I won't have to sleep in a room with this crazy kitten. Pearl, do you mind? The people are trying to have a nice, peaceful, cozy evening with me. We're having a sleepover, a lesbian sleepover. Wouldn't that be so fun? Like a big lesbian sleepover club. Without further ado, let's jump straight on into this week's episode. So, this week's question of the week is, would you date someone who's just come out, and why or why not? I don't know where I stand on this one, because I think my type in woman is 9 times out of 10 going to be women who've dated another woman, because I go for a very masculine looking woman, like a very obvious looking lesbian. So chances are they've dated other women because they're very sort of obviously lesbian. Whereas I think on Lucy's side of things, she has dated people who've just come out. We spoke about this last week on the pod. Whereas her type is more like feminine girls. So maybe they're the girls who haven't yet come out or are like wanting to experiment with somebody gay, which I guess that's a whole different thing. Like dating someone who's just come out and said, I am gay, let's get together, or I think I'm gay. That's a completely different thing, isn't it, at the end of the day? Because it's like, if you're saying, oh, I think I might be gay, I just want to try and experiment, it's like, are you using just me? Like, Lucy was with a girl who was like, I'm only gay for you. And it's like, red flag, run away, which Lucy did. Thank God, now she's with me and she's never allowed to leave. So it's all good. But yeah, let's see what you guys say. I think there's going to be quite like a mixture of responses. There's going to be some, yeah, it wouldn't bother me, and some, no, I've been there, done that, didn't work out, red flag, run away. So let's see what you guys said. No, I would feel like an experiment. Plus, I like someone that knows what they're doing. See, that's the thing with me that I think, like, I am quite submissive in the bedroom. And we're in the bedroom. Like, I like someone to be very dominant, to take control. And I feel like to do that, they need to know what they're doing. Especially, like, well, I guess, you know, femmes can absolutely be tops. Like, but I like to be topped. Is that the right saying? Yeah, I don't like to be the top. I like to be topped by my mask. Like, she needs to know what she's doing or it ain't going to be fun. So, yeah, I get that. Pearl, do you mind? She's being really noisy, guys. I hate myself for this, but no, I can't go through that again. See, I think a lot of people, unfortunately, have like a bad first experience with that, and then they're like, I'm not doing that shit again. It depends on the person and their situation. I don't want to be a secret or the opposite and be their show horse. They show off to everyone to prove how gay they are. Okay, I get that. So you don't want to be someone's secret, but you also don't want to be someone's like, this is my girlfriend, I'm gay, look at me, I'm gay, this is my girlfriend, I kissed them, I'm gay, look at them, I'm gay. I see that. It depends on how the person acts and how they would treat me as a partner. I think that's the most important thing. Like, how are they going to treat you and treat the relationship? Are they going to treat it like it's an experiment? Are they using you just to show off they're gay? Or are they just going to treat it like it's the most natural thing ever? No, because they're not experienced. Fair enough, but then I guess everybody, they have to get that experience somehow. So some people have to be the people to go, okay, you know what, you haven't been with a woman before. I'm going to show you what it's like to be with a woman. I asked this to Lucy last night, actually. I said, would you date me if I hadn't been with another woman before? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, explain why. And she was like, well, because then we're talking like more down like the sex route, I think, as well. But she was like, then your only experience of lesbian sex is the experience I give you. and it's a pretty good one. So she was like, you don't have any other, like, you don't compare it to any other sex you've had. So I see it from that side as well. Like, maybe it's for the better that, like, they haven't experienced anyone else's sex, so the only sex they know is your sex, especially if it's banging sex. Green flag for you, do you know what I mean? Yes, my current partner came out after we started dating. I would have said no before her, but I knew she was the only one. I love that. That's really sweet. Maybe it's a hard one. I mean, I don't see why not. It really just depends on the person and their circumstances. I think that's true, isn't it, as well? Like, what's the family circumstance? Like, do they live at home and have to live in the closet with a very homophobic family, and you're somebody who wants to, like, show your partner off, take them on dates, go and meet their family? You don't want to be seeing that person then, because you can't go to their house. They won't go to any local restaurants with you in case they bump into the family friends who are going to go tell Sheila and Mark that they've seen Sally out kissing another woman in public. Do you know what I mean? Like, I see it from that side of view. Yes, I would, because they deserve to experience love too. Oh, whoever you are, you're a really cute person. Absolutely. What matters is that they can be themselves around me. We can work through it all together. You guys are so cute. You'll melt on my heart. I'm unsure. Pale. Guys, I'm so sorry. We'll never have a sleepover again. Or we'll have a sleepover at Lucy's house, because Lucy's cat Olive's really well behaved. Also, don't you guys find it crazy that my ex and my current girlfriend, not current, my forever girlfriend, that's not mean. Have you all seen that TikTok that's like, I'm with my current girlfriend, and they're like, current? Is that the trend? Is that what they say? I don't remember. But my ex and Lucy both have a cat called Olive, and they're both tortoiseshell cats. Isn't that a bit weird? Ooh, creepy. Oh my God, I actually can't go with this cat. Okay, breathe. It's okay. No, I think I would end up being hurt, especially if they don't know what they want. So I think the biggest thing we're seeing is, if you're going to get with the person who's newly coming out as gay, they need to be so sure on what they want out of the relationship for you to decide whether you're going to get into it. No, I think everyone needs time to experiment before getting into a relationship. Fair enough. So they need to, like, get some sex out of their system, and then they can, definitely know they're gay to get in a relationship. Not at this stage in my life. I'm older and have 2 young children. Yeah, fair enough. Like, as well as their circumstances, your circumstances are an important factor in deciding as well, I guess. Absolutely. I've dated people still in the closet, and it's important for them not to get isolated. So true. Yes, they would be new hatched to the world, and I would want to take care of them. Oh, that's so cute. Sure, we all started somewhere. Very true. If it was the right person, then yes, how long you've been dating women shouldn't be a deterrent. So true. Yes, I think I would. Yes, as long as they accept me for who I am and love me unconditionally. Fair enough. Yes, I was once in that same place and would like to think that didn't hold people off from dating me. We all start our journey somewhere. Right, we'll do a few more. Of course, I'm a baby gay, so we'd be in it together. Oh, that's so cute. And you can, like, figure it out together, and, like, oh, that's really cute, actually. Probs, yes, the amount of time since coming out does not change who they are as a person. Okay, last one. I'm not sure. If they are still scared to be open about it, maybe, because I'm not being referred to as a friend, etc. But I understand it's super scary, but I don't want to feel like I'm going back in the closet. So true, isn't it? Like, you want to be able to be there for them and, like, give them this first experience with a woman, but then you don't want it to be, oh my God, this is my friend Lucy, I brought her, I hope that's okay. Like, I'm not your friend. Do you know what I mean? I'm your lover, baby. Like, I don't want to, and I want to put myself back in the closet and have to hide and dull down my queerness because you're not comfortable with yours. Do you know what I mean? I think that was probably the most mixed response we've ever had. I feel like normally we get, like, hell yeses or hell no's, whereas that was quite, like, there was quite a good mixture there. So hopefully, if anyone's a baby gay worried to get in a new relationship, there's some reassurance that people will be happy to date you. And if anyone's worried about dating someone who's newly gay, hopefully everyone took something from that question of the week. Shall we just jump straight on into some dilemmas? I think so. So let's go. I'd love to hear your advice on a better understanding as to whether you're actually bisexual or if the attraction there is more out of the forced heterosexuality of society. I don't know if I'm lesbian or bi, and I'm struggling to untangle it all. Okay, so with this, I feel like the reason I know that I'm lesbian and not bisexual is the fact that I can look at a man and I can appreciate like an attractive man. Not like I fancy them, but I can appreciate, you know, if they're a good looking guy. I can also, I mean, most I find ugly, but there's this fair few I'm like, you're okay. But I could think of nothing worse than like picturing myself in the bedroom with them, than picturing them naked. Like, I don't want to see what's underneath your shorts and your boxers. I don't want to see that willy. Put it away. I think that's how I can like draw the line. Like, I can see a beautiful woman and I go, fuck, like, get naked, come have sex with me. And I can see a man and I can be like, ew, keep it away. Do you know what I mean? I want to see little Johnny poking out. But I can appreciate that there are some not awful looking men. Like, there are some attractive men. But I could think of nothing worse than like dating a man. Like, close your eyes and picture coming home to a man. Disgusting. Not for me. So think like that potentially. And if you can see yourself genuinely like coming home and getting with a man and getting in bed with a man and having a little cuddle with a man, like, where's your head meant to rest? Like, where's the boobs? Do you know what I mean? I love a boob pillow. So think about that. Like, can you imagine getting home and the man, like, he hasn't put the bins out and he hasn't done the washing and he's like, oh, I didn't think you wanted me to. And he's just sat there like playing FIFA on his Xbox. Like, ugh, fuck off, do you know what I mean? But you could come home to a woman and she's like, oh, I bought you some flowers. And you're like, why, babe? And she's like, just because you're amazing. You're so beautiful and I love you so much. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just think in your mind, can I see myself being with a man and like enjoying being with a man for the rest of my life? Or do I want to be trapped by a woman? Have you all seen that thing? It's like a man's bare minimum is it no. A lesbian's bare minimum is a man's 100%. Like, a man would like buy you flowers and be like, oh my God, I'm such a good boyfriend, I bought you flowers. Whereas a woman, it's like, we do that all the time just because, like, there doesn't have to be an anniversary or an occasion to buy you flowers. I'm just buying you flowers because I love you. Also, Lucy bought me the most beautiful bunch of flowers for at my pageant. Like, she's just so cute. Did I show, oh, you all saw the earrings she got me last week for 10k. I'm going to show the YouTube girlies my bracelet, even though it keeps getting tangled in my permanent bracelet, and it's frustrating me, but it's all good. So it's this, like, you all know I love like an evil eye. Can you all see that? Don't know if it's focusing very well. Ignore the pageant crusty tan as well. Oh no, they're the wrong way around. Like, look how beautiful that is. It's like a proper like Lucky Charm bracelet because you've got like the evil eye, the horseshoe, the hand. Oh, honestly, it's my favourite present. She's like, do you promise you like it? I'm like, baby, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever been given. And like, I didn't have to like ask for it. I didn't have to guide her in the right direction of what I liked. She just knew what I liked. So I just love her. I love you, Lucy. Everyone give Lucy a love heart right now. Actually, don't do that. You can give her a love heart. Don't give her any more than that because she's mine. Back off. Guys, this car is really upsetting me right now. Stress. Okay, moving on. I've had a bit of a rough month. A relative I cared about but didn't see much passed away less than 2 weeks later. Wait, sorry. Try again. A relative I cared about but didn't see much of passed away. Then 2 weeks later, another relative I'm closer to and saw frequently died. I'm so sorry. That's really, really sad. I hope you're okay. Then the next day after that, I got dumped from my situationship. That is rough timing. Like, surely they knew what you were going through and they thought, you know what, I'll just wait a month. Do you know what I mean? Like, have a little bit of decency and decorum. I wouldn't normally have cared about leaving the situationship, but with the timing, I do care because it feels like everyone is just leaving me. I downloaded Tinder the same day to try and get some semblance. I've never heard that word. Some semblance of control back in my life, and I lined up 10 dates in the space of a week. That's good. Like, you must have been like swipe, 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 swipe. You must be a sexy lady for everyone to be like, oh God, yeah, match with you. A date next week. Sounds good to me. Sexy lady. Then reality hit and I cancelled all of them. I feel like I've just lost the plot and I'm in emotional limbo and don't know where to go forward. So I just stay home and clean compulsively, then make a mess cooking a new recipe, then I'm back to cleaning again while loudly singing and crying to Beth McCarthy songs. Okay. I can relate to singing like the depressed songs. Guys, can you hear this freaking cat? Oh, I'm stressed. I'm trying to have a peaceful sleepover club with you all and it's getting ruined by Princess Pill. Yeah, I relate to the breakup songs. Me and Lucy, we didn't have a fight the other week, but because she was so busy with the bar and hadn't had a day off, I was like, I haven't seen you. And she was like, get a grip, you're going to see me soon. And me being me, I took that extremely personally and was crying in my car singing like, good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me. Like I was really having a mental breakdown, but it's okay, I'm so fine. I need a drink after that. Oh, I'm getting stressed. And breathe. Sorry to everyone who hates the sound of me gulping my drinks. It's just a bit of ASMR time. But yeah, I can relate to the singing the songs, but I just think that was really shitty timing from that one situationship. But that just goes to show that they are not your forever person if they can know what shit you're going through and just leave you in the shit like that. Pearl. Do you guys also have cats that are so annoying? Because I just can't go. Does anyone want a Siamese kitten? You can have her. You can't because I love her so very much. Wish we'd just come to sleep. Pearl, do you want to come to bed? No, probably not. But yeah, I think you don't need to get in a rush to like get back out there on the dating scene. Like, let yourself like feel the grief, like go through the emotions, like feel how you need to feel. And then when you feel ready to like put yourself back out on the market and date again, then you can do that. But I think rushing into a new relationship or rushing on loads of dates, it's not going to help you because you're going to end up just like pushing these feelings down. And I think when you push feelings down, I need to crack my fingers. Lucy hates it when I do that. Sorry, babe. You're not right next to the microphone as well. Sorry, everyone. Do you guys just like, you know what I love? Just like how real I am on this podcast. Like, there's no like cuts and edits. Like, it's just me and you guys chilling, having a little chit chat, little like FaceTime catch up. Do you know what I mean? Some of you have said that to me before. Like, it just feels like being on FaceTime. And I love that. Like, I want it to feel like really like intimate between us, not in that way. Do you know what I mean? But like it's just us two, like having a little chit chat, having a chin wag. Oh, I found a bubble. Ew. Just pinged a bubble. What was I saying? Yeah. Feel the feelings. Don't rush into anything. Because when you're bottling things down, I feel like it's literally like that pressure is then going to come back up. You know, when, what's it film? Pressure like a drip, 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 that'll never stop. Whoa. Pressure like a dip, but till it's ready to blow. Whoa. Encanto, that's the one. Like, you're going to push this pressure down and eventually the lid's going to pop off and it's going to blow up. So you need to have like dealt with all of the emotions, felt everything that you need to feel. And then when you're feeling like healed, you can put yourself back out on the market and get into a relationship where you don't feel like you're going to blow at any given moment. But I'm so sorry you've been through that. Everyone send our friend a love heart. We're sending you love. Keep us updated with how the dating life goes, because clearly you're a sexy motherfucker because everyone wants to go on a date with you. So keep your chin up, queen. Okay, moving on. Pill, like, how is she not tired? I don't get it. Okay, so I've recently met someone and we hit it off in a massive way. We're talking instantly clicked. I didn't expect anything to come of it, just thought we'd be friends. I very quickly realised that there's something between us, that stereotypical spark, and things are great. All of our beliefs seem to line up, we want the same things in life. The only issue really was distance. Oh, I feel like it's always that, is like you meet the perfect person, the chats are good, you're like, you find each other really sexy, and then they're like, oh, by the way, I live in Tokyo. And you're like, oh, fucking brilliant, mate. Just hop over there on the plane. 500 quid on a plane ticket, 600 pound on a hotel. No bother, I'll come see you. Typical. Anyway, we video called for the first time and talked for hours. Everything seemed just as easy there as texting. After that, she got a bit more distant, texting less, which I get, we both have lives. Then yesterday, she hits me with how she's decided she doesn't want anything with anyone right now. And that she's sorry it didn't work out, and the typical, it's not you, it's me vibes. Okay, so things were completely fine on text. Like, you thought everything's going really well. Like, we clicked so well. And then, here comes the naughty girl. Pill, come cuddle mummy. Come cuddle mummy. And then you FaceTime and, like, the vibe just completely switches. It's like, no, I'm not. It's not for me anymore. That is strange. I was in that headspace before I met her about not wanting anybody. And she's the one that dragged me out of it when she pursued me. And she did, she was the one to reach out, the first one to say she'd caught feelings, told her friends about me, future plans, etc. Wow, so you guys got really close over text, like telling your friends about each other, like saying you've caught feelings for each other, and then you have this FaceTime call, everything's changed. Am I the arsehole for feeling like I've been messed around? It's got me now wanting to avoid group situations because it would risk being around her. I thought you were long distance. I'm also torn about the whole reasoning. Part of me gets it. She should put herself first if that's what she feels she needs. But then the other part of me feels like it came across almost trying to let me down gently. And I almost feel gaslit into thinking there was something there before. And then she goes and drops that bombshell on me. Yeah, that is really strange. But I wouldn't be too worried about going out in these group situations because you've said that there's this distance there between you. Unless maybe like you've moved to a city or she was living away, but she's moved back home. Whatever's going on. But yeah, I think, don't stop living your life because of someone else. I think that's so many people do that. We don't do things we want to do because of fear of judgment, because we're worried what people are going to think. I promise you, no one actually gives a fuck. Like, people are so focused on themselves. They're in their own lanes. They ain't going, oh my God, that girl's in her pajama pants in Tesco's. They aren't, like, they don't care. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's so focused on themselves. Everyone's got their own insecurities. Like, they do not care what you're doing, who you're going out with. Do you know what I mean? So don't stop yourself going out and enjoying a nice night out with friends just because you might bump into her. Like, fuck it, bump into her. Have the conversation. Be like, what happened? Like, can I just ask, like, what changed your opinion of me? Like, I thought things were going really well. And to be honest, I felt maybe like love bombed. I felt quite like blindsided in the situation because things were going so well. And then all of a sudden I was cut off. Name the film. Pitch Perfect. Love Pitch Perfect. Lucy like listens to songs all the time and I go, what film does this make you think of? And sometimes she's like, Pitch Perfect. I'm like, yes. And sometimes she doesn't know. You know what film Lucy hasn't seen? St. Trinians. Isn't that giving weirdo? Who hasn't seen St. Trinians? I feel like that was like a whole lesbian renaissance in itself. Like, Kelly, the head girl who's the spy, 100% a dyke. 100%. Or 100% she turned lots of girls into little dykes. She was sexy. Oh my God, this cat, guys, I actually can't cope. Can't focus! I think I've got ADHD. My mind's like doing 75 different things. But yeah, no, go out and just enjoy yourself. Or like, go out, fucking like kiss the sexiest girl in the room, make sure she sees, and then she'll be like, oh my God, I was such an idiot for like shutting that down so quickly and not like giving her a proper reason for letting her down. Like, damn, I've really fumbled her. Like, do you know what I mean? Let her think that. So get yourself out there, get yourself back on the dating scene, find someone sexy and make her regret ever leaving you. Shall we do one more? I think so. Let's go. So it was Halloween and me and my ex are typical goths. So we were like, why not go shag at Whitby Abbey at night? I love that. Like, it wasn't like impromptu sex. You were like, shall we drive to this place and have sex? That's so iconic. Like, obsessed. There was no one around, no cameras, and it was quiet. So oh my God, I thought you were going to do it in a car. Oh my God, no, you were fully just doing it out and about. So we found this bench. I could maybe do it in a car. On a bench. Was it not cold? At night? Stress. Anyway, we found a bench. And just as if we were about to start getting to it, we hear a horde of school children. Like at least 70 plus children and maybe teachers or parents or something emerge from this dark field and walk right past us because apparently there had been this Halloween kid-friendly event at like 10 p.m. or something. So they nearly caught us. I promise they saw nothing, but it was so fucking funny. No way. Did you still have the sex? Did like the school children pass and you were like, right, babe, spread those legs? That's actually so iconic. Like, I thought you would have at least been like in a car, like, you know, lights off. Don't you like put a pineapple in your car so people know you're having sex? Have I made that up? I'm sure there's some like universal sign that like you're fucking in there. But yeah, on a bet, like that's so iconic and really brave, to be fair, just to like get your fanny out. I mean, I guess that's the thing with lesbian sex. Like, it's not like a man's trousers have to come all the way down to like get the peen out, whereas girls, you can just like go down the pants and the knickers. So you could probably do it quite subtly. But yeah, that's so iconic. And I am really glad that like nobody saw anything, because that would have been stressful. Like, imagine these poor kids, they're walking past like, Mummy, what are they doing? And they're like, oh my God, cover your eyes, cover your ears, don't look. That sounds majorly stressful. So you definitely dodged a bullet. Like, some goth Jesus, someone in gothy universe was looking down on you and making sure that nobody saw anything that they didn't want to be seeing. But I hope you still had good sex, because that's something like, you planned this, do you know what I mean? You were like, we're going to go and we're going to have sex and it's going to be really good. So I hope you still got that good sex. Guys, you know what we're going to do to finish this week's episode? If I can find them. Oh, guys, where have they gone? Guys, I'm stressed. I had something to share with you while I found them. To finish this week's episode, our slumber party, we're going to have a chocolate lesbian. Because what is a lesbian slumber party without a chocolate lesbian? I have already opened them. Do we all see that chocolate lesbian? Unbelievable. So cheers. Cheers, audio listeners. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you follow the podcast at thelesbianlounge.podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Join our WhatsApp chat. Make sure you send over your dilemmas and take part in our lesbian survey to be involved in the questions of the week. And I will see you all next Thursday for a brand new episode. I love you all so much, and I'm going to go and eat my chocolate lesbian. Bye!